Then the whole company of them arose and brought him before Pilate. And they began to accuse him, saying, "We find this man perverting our nation and forbidding us to give tribute to Caesar, and saying that he himself is Christ, a king." And Pilate asked him, "Are you the king of the Jews?" And he answered, saying, "You have said so." And Pilate said to the chief priests and the multitude, "I find no crime in this man."
There. That looks good. Thank you. David, could you tell me more about this Galilean carpenter?
Oh, he's so kind and good.
How is it that you hear him so often?
Jonathan, the one that oversees the chariots are in repair, and Sarah, the one that prepares the meals whenever she can go.
Well, could you tell me? What does he talk about? What does he teach?
But he teaches people he teaches people about life, how to be understanding and forgiving. Why, he even teaches them to love their enemies.
I am so pleased that you go. You seem to be so happy when you have been listening to him. Tell me, what does he talk about?
Well, he talks about he teaches people how to live and be understanding and forgiving.
He must be a good man. No one has ever done that. With these people, it has always been an eye for an eye.
And he heals the sick and the lame.
Heals the sick? Have you ever witnessed anything like that?
But there was a man who was begging the master. He couldn't see.
The master? Pilate is your master.
That is what his followers called Jesus. There was a man that couldn't see, and he was begging the master, and he reached out his hand and touched his robe, and he could see again.
Aw, my husband. You may go, David. Is something troubling you? You look worried.
It's these rumblings about this Nazarene. It goes too far. Likely there will be trouble.
You have had many problems here. Judea is a difficult territory to govern, but I cannot believe this man will be a problem.
The Sanhedrin is involved in this. Tell me, do they fear this man for some reason?
You are too concerned with these people. Other administrators let things take their course.
Yes, but I cannot do that. See, when I first came here, I had no vision that I would be a ruler. The religious laws of these people make this task a very tricky one. And I have to be honest, now that you're here properly, I kind of wish that you had come, for you know that I'm anxious for your safety.
Ah, Pilate, I wanted to be with you. David, the servant boy, he has been listening to this Jesus of Nazareth, and he tells me nothing but good of him. He has hurt no one. Why is the trouble?
The Sanhedrin says that he calls himself the King of Jews. I do think that they are afraid of him.
Sir, the Commander Marcus.
I will receive him. Your Excellency.
I will leave you, my husband.
Greetings, Marcus. Tell me, what news do you have for me?
Yes, the high priest claims the Nazarene is stirring up an insurrection.
You? You are in position to hear what these people are saying? Then tell me, Marcus, what do you think?
There is increasing unrest, but not among the followers of the Nazarene. Rather, I would say the high priests are incensing to riot. They fear the power of this man.
I was afraid of this. You know, if they would only leave the people alone.
It's too late for that. The Nazarene drove the money changers from the temple.
Caiaphas, the high priest, Your Excellency, I'm so sorry for entering. The Sanhedrin is sending the Nazarene for trial.
What are the charges?
Blasphemy. He calls himself the Son of God.
The Sanhedrin, they should decide upon that. It is the religious law of your people, and it is no concern of mine.
The Passover begins at sunset, and you know we cannot condemn a man during the Passover.
The death penalty? When have you ever pronounced the death penalty for blasphemy?
This man is an evildoer, else we would not be bringing him to you.
I've heard nothing. I've heard nothing but good of this man.
He is a threatening danger. He calls himself the King of Jews.
You call the man who goes around doing a good thing a threatening danger?
He drove out those who make their living in the temple. It has been a marketplace exchange for many years, and he drove them out with a slash. On the holy Sabbath, he took grain from the field to feed his followers. He forgives sin. That power belongs to God and God alone. He practices sorcery. He must be removed.
Enough. Do you have witnesses?
All you need, sir.
Very well, Caiaphas. We'll hear of this man well you speak.
And the chief priests, with the elders and the scribes, bound Jesus and delivered him to Pilate. And Jesus stood before the governor.
Do you not hear how many things they testify against you? Do you have no answer to make? Marcus, why doesn't this man defend himself?
Neither did he before the Sanhedrin.
Oh? Do you not know that I have the power to release you and the power to crucify you?
You would have no power over me unless given you from above.
So are you the King of Jews?
You have said so.
So you are a king.
My kingship is not of this world. For this I was born, and for this I came into the world, to bear witness to the truth.
The truth? What is truth?
Everyone who is of the truth hears my voice.
I find no fault in him.
He stirs up the people, teaching throughout Judea, from Galilee to this place.
Galilee? If he is a Galilean, then take him to Herod. That is of his jurisdiction. I find no fault in this man, Marcus.